Both teams sitting at 1-2 coming into this one. Somebody's going to get back to 500 here in week 4 as away we go. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And they'll be led out by this dual-threat quarterback.
There were times, I'll be honest with you, Kate, that I wish I played baseball. Because you have a bad outing, like this QB did last week with no touchdowns, a couple interceptions. In baseball, you get to play the next day. You get to flush it right away. He's had to sit on it all week long, and you know he wants to rectify it here.
First play is to the air. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Setting up a throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
So they come on offense now, readying for their opening drive. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play. A couple of interceptions. He's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
They'll try and punch it in. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal. Here's a throw. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Pass play now. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You've got to shake it off and keep on firing.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that will get them on the board.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. They threw the interception on their opening drive, Brock, but that's right from their memory as they head back out now.
Yeah, it's got to be, right? When you throw that pick early, you've got to flush it. The defense helped with that, holding that offense on the other side to just a field goal and giving this offense now some hope as they take the field again.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be a 1st down. Looking to the air here. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. They'll send him over right. They are throwing it again. Finds him over the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Motioning one of the tight ends. 2nd and 6 now. Throw left side, complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up 1st down. They'll throw it again. Flushed out of the pocket. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Setting up the screen. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Escapes the pocket. And they take this in for the score. These guys pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Return starts at the 9. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So here comes this offense for its 2nd series of the game. And it's an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to the well again. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 6 yards the pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. A tight end in motion now. They go play action here. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Recovered by the defense.
Hey, a normal old stop with 3rd down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from him literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
Now outruns their offense to take over. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They're throwing it. The throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the...
He has the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Now they'll try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys drive their lead to 11. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. This offense making its way back out now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 41. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throwing from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 2nd and 3 now. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. They kick the running back in motion. 2nd and 10 now. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Dropping back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. It's a 2-score game early. More coming up after this quick break. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Now on 4th down, they're out to try for the field goal. He was good on his first kick. Gonna need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
His return makes it up to the 25. The home team's ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already This is an important contest for him that could have postseason implications down the line. Hauled in left side. Pickup of a few as he heads out of bounds.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. Now, here's a spot where the timing's got to be absolutely perfect, Kate, between the quarterback and the receiver. That throw is made before that receiver's ever thinking of coming out of his cut. Too early, it's incomplete. Too late, and it's headed the other way.
That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And they're going to take over possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. They'll run here on 1st down. And they'll take this up to around the 29-yard line. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They give it to him again. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3. Running back sent in motion. And no luck there, and that throw falls to the ground.
You know, it's fascinating how those routes you run so many times in practice become a whole lot more difficult in the actual game. That was an important 3rd and short to convert. Very surprised to see that play fail.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Starts his return from the 23. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. He picks up 16 on the good return. And they'll get ready to go on offense. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Hits him on the out route. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Blown back, gets the handoff. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. He'll look to throw. Finds a man right side. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll give him a 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
New set of downs for him at the 38. To throw here on 1st down. Complete over the middle. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 33 on 2nd down. That one's complete over the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. He gets 6 on that play. And it'll give him a 1st down. Throwing it again here. Throwing the out route complete. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 21. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st. Putting the tight end in motion. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Throwing off the play fake here. Cut out left. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. He'll throw it. He's on the move. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th. Throwing now, needing a 1st. Into traffic, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. They'll run it from the gun. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Hang on now. Looks like we've got an injured player out there and in need of some aid. So we'll step away briefly as they work on him. It's 2nd and goal. They give it to him up the middle. And he runs it across. Touchdown! Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Setting up to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys lead by 15 now. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Another drive coming up for this offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Throwing now from the gun. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Their punter making his way out now. Collects this at the 35. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. Pass play on 1st and 10. Finds the in route complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That brings us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Brought in right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. Scooped up by the defense. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and that next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
Their offense ready to take the field now. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Throwing now, following the turnover. Throw left side, complete. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 48. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. They'll throw it. Setting up the screen. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives them the 1st. Still sticking with the passing game. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Trying again, following the set. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Setting up the running back screen. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And doing what they can against the lead as it's back down to 12.
Give him the 1st half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They take over on offense now pretty late in this 1st half. And with a 2-score lead, partner, they've got the option to sit on that, or they could try something really aggressive to end the half. Airing it out to start this drive. Looking right, and he finds him. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They'll try and throw it here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Could not beat the defender there. And now they're left with 4th and short.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And they'll take over with minimal time remaining in the half. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. So we've hit halftime, and there's some work to do at the break. A 12-point deficit thus far. As we hear from Jonathan Coachman over in Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate.
We'll catch up with the rest of the league later on. We're right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. Returning it from the 4. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive of the second half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing it to start this drive. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. He's dropping back to throw. Short pass brought in. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Hits him on the in route. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Completed over the middle. And that will not be enough for a first down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And there's a couple of moments we're seeing here that I think he's not going to want to be reminded of after this game. Turnovers have just interrupted his performance in this one. Made it really tough for him and this team to get into and stay in any kind of rhythm. Here's a give up the middle. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. They get 13 on the pickup. And they're going to have a first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll throw on 1st. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 37. Looking slant route, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And they'll have first down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Throwing the out route, complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And with third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From midfield on second down. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll give them a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll throw it again. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete.
Well, I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a cornerback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
This one goes for 3 yards, and that'll be a first down. Throwing now, off play action. That one's complete, right side. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Going ground on 1st and goal. Has them the touchdown. These guys push their lead further to start the half. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Thanks to the penalty, they'll kick it away from further up the field. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Motioning left is their running back. They'll throw to begin this drive. Hits his running back. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 39. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They kick the running back in motion. From the 42. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Looking for a throw here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. They are in great shape here as we wind down this 3rd quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another, that could put this just too far out of reach. Throwing now on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Trying again following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running for it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. So we're through 3 here. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. He's going to throw this one. Brought in right side. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it sets up 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Handoff now from the gun. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We've got 2nd and 15. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Oh, he's out of time, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
4 yards narrows the distance a bit, but still some yardage left here on fourth down.
Defenses at this level, really any level, will let you run it there all day, every day, and twice on Sundays. You can give up yards, even a healthy chunk of them, but just float the ball and make sure he's brought to a halt well shy of that first down marker.
That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Now this offense ready to head back out. They're coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Completed to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Running back sent in motion left. From the 25 on 2nd down. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Following that incompletion, we see he's pretty shaken up after taking the hit on the throw. They're out to look at him now. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. First throw for the backup now. Short pass brought in. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
They are throwing it again. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Running back sent in motion. Complete out to the right. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Throwing now from the gun. This one falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down. Motioning one of the tight ends. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They managed just 1 yard there. It's going to be 4th and 9. Now looking to throw. Hits him on the in route. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. And this one won't get close. They make the stand and force that turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
The offense headed back to the field. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Trying the right side. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here's 2nd and 11. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Running it after the penalty. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Back to the well again. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. They give it to him again. And he's able to keep it moving down to the 28. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. We've reached the 2-minute warning. These guys nearing their 2nd win in the campaign. So now here's 3rd and 5. Back to throw now. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Well, that throw, Kate, pretty clean out of his hand. Just looked like it didn't get through the defense clean enough. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
In his 11th year, still knocking him through. And that's going to make the advantage 22.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here comes their offense out again. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Finds the in route complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Pass play coming here. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Trying to set this up quick. Here's 2nd and 5. Finds him over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And in for the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
They're leaving the offense out there, and they're going to try for 2. He's throwing for it. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for two. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
And they come through with the recovery. That one should win them this game. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. The defense takes its third and final timeout. Lining up to take a knee on second down. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It was a great effort from our winners as we say thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.